We should be good now. But oh wait, we are still on ads. Gotta wait a little bit for the ads to clear before I properly do introduction stuff. Hey Stubby. Okay. Perfect. Ad break is finishing now. All right, should be clear. Cosmo time. And then Faye immediately must go lurk and do the things that Faye needs to do. All right, cool. Catch you when you come back from Lurk, Cos. Thanks for stopping by. But hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope the day... It's not Wednesday. Wednesday was literally 2 days ago. Haha. Happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. 50-50 for me. I gotta go back and comment that code. And I still haven't done it yet, but I will. Probably after stream is over tonight. I'm doing all right. I got groceries done yesterday, which is kind of the hard part. When it's cold, I don't want to go anywhere or do anything, and that doesn't help. So I'll take getting groceries done as a starter, and then laundry is at some point. And mood. So yeah. Announcements wise, I don't think I have that much today, really. I kind of want to just like jump into warming up and then metaphorically and not literally, but maybe also a little bit literally before, and then like get into like the usual stuff. I don't think I have anything like really new announcements wise. Things are kind of continuing as far as job hunting and things are going. So I don't have a lot new to report on that front. But keeping the faith, that's just it is. Yeah, let's fight in some streets. The main plan for today is not to try to like push. I'm not trying to like, this is basically handling it the same way that I've always handled it, which is that I am not going to be trying to like push to master all out in one stream. I don't ever do that. I am just trying to make progress. Ideally, that means ending the night on higher LP than I started it with, but I know that that's not always practical. Sometimes you do your best and it just doesn't happen like that. But the plan is not like sit here and like I'm gonna grind till I get masters. Like nope. That for me at least is how I burn out really, really fast. And personally, it is not how I generally recommend that you pursue trying to like. This is something I was thinking about a little bit because it came up as a subject in a different Discord that I'm in. And it's one of those things where I had to sit and kind of go, yeah, I'm really self-selected for the kind of person who enjoys playing fighting games, even when they're not quote-unquote fun. And it's one of those things where I had to kind of like sit and really rethink about like, right, ideally you finish feeling more experienced. Yeah. That too, right? And that kind of ties into the thing I was about to bring up, which is that it wasn't a bad conversation. It was just a very, like, yeah, fighting games are really complex, which they are. And it's like, there are all these things to, like, learn and kind of memorize, which there is, right? And there is no benefit in me sitting here and saying, oh, yeah, fighting games are not super hard, whatever. That's kind of disingenuous for me to like sit here and say, and I shouldn't say that. Fighting games can be kind of difficult to actually like. Why are we getting slowdown on the Ava medium? I don't know if it looks, because I'm looking at the stream preview right now. It doesn't look like we're getting a full 60, but it could be just the stream preview acting up, because it does that sometimes. But right, the thing I was going to say before my train of thought entirely shut down on me. Stream picture and audio seem fine. Okay, then it's just OBS being weird. Right. But right, here's the thing about fighting games. Hold on. I'm gonna do my warm up real quick. Hi, Cal. So like, the thing about fighting games in particular, and I think this is sort of like one of those things. Right, this is what the conversation is about. The whole idea that like fighting games are hard is true, right? That is factually the case. Like, fighting games are a difficult thing to play. But when I say that, I also mean it from the perspective that like learning how to do anything with a certain degree of precision is difficult, right? 1, 2, 4, 5. 1 max distance. 1, 2. Hopefully you're doing well, Cal. 1. 5. Here. 1. 4. 5. Right, this is the thing I was going to say. Fighting games are difficult in the way that, like, learning how to do anything with a certain degree of precision is difficult. Fighting games are not, I'm going to put it like this. Fighting games are not uniquely difficult in the sense that there are things inherent to fighting games that are so much different and so much hard than any other whatever kind of either competitive or otherwise like game related thing to do is. Fighting games are not uniquely difficult in that sense. They have very specific challenges in terms of like physical coordination, reaction times, and a lot of other stuff that do go into it. But a lot of the time people go like, yeah, fighting games are hard. Hey Shears, how you doing? Hopefully well. A lot of the times, like when I hear people say fighting games are hard, they tend to imply that they're more difficult in a way that other games aren't. And it's like, that's not necessarily the case on a general level. On a person-to-person level, I am willing to like be like, yeah, there are individual things about what fighting games may ask of you that don't jive well with how you experience the world, right? And that is completely valid. Whether it's because of like physical disability, cognitive disability, whatever. But there's a difference between that and saying like, yeah, fighting games are just uniquely hard. They're the hardest type of video game you can learn how to play. No. Like, trying to quantify the difficulty of a fighting game in that way is not helpful to you or to any like other layperson, really. It's really just a question of like, what skills does the individual fighting game actually value, and how quickly you as a person develop them or not. And that's fine, right? Like, there are some people who are like, yeah, I can't really play Street Fighter that well, but I really like Guilty Gear. And it's like, yeah, because there may be different affordances in Guilty Gear than in Street Fighter that make more sense to your brain and how these things work. And that's fine, right? But the thing that I always have a difficult time figuring out how to formulate that explanation initially, because if you don't phrase it the right way, it sounds reductive in the sense of like you're just telling people that fighting games aren't hard, which is a lie. Fighting games are difficult, but it's one of those things where you do not want to think of the fighting game as being uniquely more difficult than any other type of game out there. That's not the case, right? Because I can tell you, for example, that there are people who are like, that there are people who would be surprised if I tell them, yeah, actually, I find both Tetris and Puyo Puyo to be incredibly difficult and very stressful, and I do not do well with puzzle games. And some people would go like, but it doesn't make, you can literally just, like, you just have to match colors in Puyo Puyo. You just have to make shapes in Tetris. Like, yes, but you also have to consider things like increasing drop speed. For Puyo Puyo in particular, you have to figure out and think about how you make actual shape. Well, if you're playing it like at a level above casually playing Puyo Puyo, you have to think about things like the shapes that you are making, where you break off certain Puyos in order to like make formations for chains and things like that, right? How you think about like where the spacing of your Puyos are all laid out and things like that, right? And so that's why I kind of like don't really hold water with the whole, yeah, fighting games are more difficult than any other. They're not. They just have they have like any other game, right? Or any other thing that you could choose to learn how to do as a skill. Again, this is like, again, separate from the, I am physically unable or cognitively unable to play fighting games. In which case I'm just going to be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm not going to sit here and try to like talk you into like dropping your idea that they are not for you or whatever. It's not what I'm here for, and I'm not gonna do that. But it's a thing where it's like, even the main thing mostly is just that when I would like rather that people think about fighting games and think about how they're played, it is not about valorizing them as being more difficult than anything else. It's just more recognizing that, like, yeah, it might be the specific skill set that fighting games ask of me is not something in line with what I know how to do, but to a certain degree, you can learn how to do that. And I think what also winds up tying into this is also this conversation that I hear a lot about people saying, yeah, well, the real game doesn't start unless you're playing against somebody else, or the real game doesn't start until you're this rank in rank, or the real game doesn't start until, which is all very honestly just kind of nonsense and garbage, and it's not true. If you are playing the fighting game, you are playing the fighting game. I do not care if you do not know how to do, like, if this is the only combo you have and you are playing somebody, you are playing the fighting game. The real fighting game begins with that. Or the real fighting game begins when you boot up Street Fighter 6 and you're like, I'm gonna go play World Tour and go punch somebody in the face, right? Like, it's not that deep in the sense of a lot of the talk that you might hear a lot of elitists kind of push out, where it's like, yeah, well, if you're not playing against actual people, then you're not really playing the game, or blah, blah, whatever. It's like, you are quite literally just talking out your butt if you say that. Like, you're playing the game if you're playing the game. There's no requirement of like, oh yeah, I have to be like super sweaty or I'm not actually playing Street Fighter. When does real Street Fighter start? It's like, are you playing Street Fighter right now? Like, yeah. Are you playing against the CPU? I mean, yeah, but don't I have to be But that's like my whole take on that whole thing, right? To this day, love and hate puzzle games, time trials, to beat them, but hate that I affectionately sacrifice, right? Yeah. And sometimes that's the thing, right? A lot of the time, people feel like the only thing that determines whether or not, right, they are allowed to have fun at a thing is being good at a thing. No. You can literally just do a thing and not be good at it, and it's fine, right? Like, being bad at something is not a crime. Doing something casually is not a crime. And if you're like, yeah, I try playing fighting games, I can't, but I really like watching them, I'm all here for that, right? when I say that I want people to like get to know fighting games and enjoy fighting games and all that other stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want you to like become like a that doesn't mean that I want you to be like a like you got to make it to master in order to really enjoy fighting games. Like, no, like just pick up the fighting game, have the fun. Pick up the fighting game, have the fun. Pick up the fighting game and have the fun. That's pretty much it. And if you're like, and the other thing also is like, keep looking with fighting games also. Because like, again, right? Like playing Street Fighter is very different from playing Guilty Gear, is very different from playing King of Fighters. Just be willing to like explore and be ready to, if it is a thing that you are seriously considering, be ready to kind of consider that it may take a while for you to find the fighting game, right? If it was so easy, if it was so easy to like find the fighting game that you like, without having to like do a little bit of digging, there are a lot of people who are playing games that they hate right now that would be a lot happier because they'd be playing something that they like. I think I'm mostly warmed up as far as combos go. So I'm gonna just go play a casual match or two. Try to make sure that I'm actually like headspace ready before I go run off and try to go do ranked cold. I stopped doing that for a while, and I need to get back into that habit because going into ranked cold, that's not a great idea. I didn't want to charge that. Nope. Yeah, it's too high up. That's my own fault. Dawson players are interesting because Dawson is an extremely unconventional character. No matter what Street Fighter game you're in, Dawson is always extremely unconventional. So it's one of those things where a lot of Dawson players are either people who have been using Dawson for literal years and understand, or they've just put in the time that you need to like, oh wow, lol. They've either been putting in the time that you need to like actively make him a threat, or they're still trying to figure out that part. And it's always interesting to see where people fall on that scale when you're fighting against Dawson. Short by just a little. Teleport. No. That was good. If I'd been thinking, I could have done, I could have canceled it to Super R3 when I got the spiral arrow. But I messed up. I wasn't thinking about it. It's the better way to put it. Messing up implies that I would have been thinking about it at some point, and I wasn't.
Cammy wins.
That felt good.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Okay, so just doing kick those. That was a little too far away. Ah, no, I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. I guess they were expecting me to like press an attack button and potentially get hit by the drive impact. That didn't happen, unfortunately for them. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, that was a good teleport. I might get hit by that because I did. Yeah, I walked up and did a throw. So I was standing up and I got hit by the super.
Cammy wins.
Alright. I think it's good enough for a warm-up.
Here comes a new challenge.
Alright. Guile is an interesting matchup. So, as Cammy, right?
Showtime. Face it straight.
Oh, they're a little more aggressive than a Guile normally is. We're gonna have to see what I can do about this one. Alright. Nah, I'll hold that. I'll hold that. They were a little more aggressive than I was expecting. It's my own fault. Well, I say my own fault, but more like it's not anticipating that is kind of like on me. Alright, go. Ah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got a little impatient. So, the thing I was going to say before this guy absolutely dog walked me, and they're probably gonna one and done. Yep. I sat and I thought about it for a second. I'm like, this is someone who's gonna just hit me with a one and done, which at this point that annoys me, not because I feel like I'm entitled to the full set, but because I would just like to run the full set, especially if I lose. Just because I want to be able to like get more experience, like adapting and all of that. But yeah, the thing I was going to say about that Guile before they decided that I was clearly not worth like rematching for whatever reason, is that the thing about Guile is that you, as a Guile player, generally, you want to play very patiently and kind of like just force people to like get anxious about like doing things against you. Why am I doing that? Nope. I took a little bit of a gamble there, but it mostly worked out. Yep, good reversal. Take a drink. I didn't need to do that there. Good spacing on that palm. Okay, that's my own fault. What this Jamie is catching me on right now is that I'm being a dingus and I'm putting a lot of buttons out in spaces that I shouldn't be. And so they're just like literally, just like poking my outstretched limbs. They keep throwing buttons out when I shouldn't be. I'm just pressing too much. Nope. And the reason why that Jamie has been doing that sweep a lot is because Jamie, if he spaces his sweep right, it is very difficult to punish that. No. You really thought you were gonna take a drink literally in my face? What? Pray be serious. Nope, fucked up. That too. Yep, that's my own fault. That kick that Jamie did right before the drive impact is also special cancelable. So it's not a good idea to try to drive impact after he does that. Because he can just drive impact back if he's expecting to do it. You kind of just eat shit. You Chun-Li deadlift figurine? I did not, because I have not been on the bird app in a while. So unless somebody like drops it off in like Gilded or something, I never see it. Or otherwise passes the news on. Yep. Yep, that was good. Yeah, see how Jamie spaced that sweep right there? That's what the Jamie has been trying to do this whole time. Because ideally what they want to do is, fuck. That was embarrassing. I dropped that super hard and I would have died for it. There are no worries. It's a cool figurine. They gave her proper muscles. That's good.
Challenger. It's showtime. Face it straight.
So yeah, like the Jamie was trying to do sweep at the spacing that would make it difficult for my for some of my other stuff to hit, and so it was like, yeah, you gotta hold that. That's what they were trying to do, but then they fucked up the spacing a couple times and then died for it. Oops. That was a little risky. Punish counter. I did see the newcomer. Just give me 1 second. Well, come on in, Captain. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Friday. Hope today was restful and or productive for you. Forgive me for taking a minute to respond. I am currently fighting for my life because Luke The main thing about Luke is that a lot of his normals move him forward. And so, with Luke in particular, you do not want to be putting out... you want to be very deliberate about when you are putting out buttons. Because, like, you saw that one punch move forward, right? Pressing buttons against Luke in certain capacities is just asking to kind of get like blown up, because he will in fact. Do they know the trick? They don't, or they might. Nope. There. I didn't have enough of gap there. Ah, nope. I deserve that. I'm dead. I'm dead. I died. I have still never played this. Yeah, I mean, demo's still out, and it has Ryu and Luke in it, so you can like use that and get a sense of whether or not you might like it. Bro. Yep, good throw. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, now you see what I mean when I say that, like, against Luke, you really want to be very deliberate about, like, when you press buttons. Yep, base level 3. Let them get some meter back. Or drive meter specifically. But yeah, like with Luke, because a lot of his buttons move him forward in some aspect, right? It's one of those things where swinging against him, if you do it badly, you will in fact get really fucked up. It's not... It's very easy for him to kind of like just punish you if you're like swinging a lot. So you just have to like not see like that. It doesn't mean that you never press buttons against Luke, but it means that you have to be very deliberate about when you choose to. And you don't do it just because he will just kind of like catch you out. Yeah, I might get a little scumbled up now. Okay. Punch. And blast. Alright. Yeah, I see. Can I roll back there? Didn't want to spin knuckle. Did not want to spin knuckle. Ah! The jump ins are fucking killing me. Ah! Gotta start trying to call those out. Mostly where that Luke got me was that I was not looking. I was not looking at. I was not looking for jump ins, and so the Luke just kept jumping at me, and I died. That's how that went, and that's kind of on me. That is not a thing that I'm like, oh, I'm upset about like, oh, the Luke is so scrubby. He's like, nah, I literally just did not stay on top of like sniping Luke out of the air to make him stop. That's not real. Don't do that. Okay, so this person is just gonna want to perfect carry a bunch. There we go.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yep. Yeah, that's enough. They're gonna. I thought they were gonna go for level 3, but guess not. Okay, they did there. Probably because I was lower on health, so now they can do it. Potentially scoop the round off of this, go into the next round with this buff, which gives them damage and movement speed stuff. Damn it. Choked a little. I might have been able to run that back, but like very, very barely. Yep. Too short by just a little. Done. Whew.
Cammy wins. It's showtime.
So this person likes to do after getting knocked down, they like to. Yep, there we go. I misjudged the distance a little. There we go. Getting myself put in the corner was not the ideal situation there, but you tried it. You tried it again. Yeah, that person had a pretty good game plan, relatively speaking, but there are two things I picked up on really quick, which was that it's like, okay, you mostly on wake up.
Here comes a new challenger.
Like on wake up, if I knock you down, or if you knock me down, the thing that you want to do primarily is like, drive rush to MK, and it's like, if I calm down and I'm paying attention, I can just punish you for that. There's Luke again with those forward moving buttons. You see him when you look, right? You notice how Luke is always like getting closer to me without doing a lot? Ah, fuck! Thanks for the free corner. Alright. This Luke is a little hastier than the one I was fighting before, which is to my advantage, because here's the thing, right? Luke does not do bad up close, necessarily, but it's one of those things where if you are too hasty with him, it is very easy for people to, like, call you out on things that you shouldn't be doing. I've been using too much strike meter, and now I'm paying for it. I have to be a little careful about those neutral jumps, because if I do them at the wrong distance, then I will in fact get done up. Good throw. Sandblast. Yep, sandblast, sandblast. Good jump. Like good bait. Throw me towards the corner. Sandblast. I'll take that. Gets me a little closer. Up you go. Yep. Very good. Yeah, we're both holding on to that meter really, really heavy. Good throw. Nope, I need to be careful about that. I wanted that to be 2FK. Should kill.
Locked on.
Yeah. Woo!
Cammy wins.
So the main thing that I was doing for that last little bit to sort of explain my thought process there was that thank you, Sandals. The main thing was mostly that I was trying not to overcommit to anything in particular. One, because I had the life lead. Two, because they already demonstrated that if I got too like antsy with spin knuckles, trying to anticipate like a sandblast or something, I would in fact just eat shit. So I was just like, let me just wait a little bit and play it out a little more patient and just kind of take my time. Nope, that's fair. I made it a little too obvious. That's what I wanted to do. So, Pierce. 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 Yeah, see? That's why you have to be careful about using spiral arrow like that. Or spin knuckle, rather, is what I meant to say. Sorry. I could have gotten the kill. I hesitated a little.
Get ready, fighters.
Okay.
Triumph or die.
Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. I don't know. They might. I wanna run that again, but they might done me. Nope. Okay, good. I like it when this happens. I get to do it again. Fuck, not fast enough. Nope. Yeah, they did it. Right, the... Nope. Pierce. 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 Nope. Pierce.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
I might die, because that's critical art. I gotta hold that. Damn. I got a little too impatient, I think, with a lot of that. Because the thing about JP in particular is that he excels at really long range and like mid-range in particular. If you get in on him, you can kill him, but you have to not outthink yourself. Because like the main thing that you have to worry about against JP is that if he has the drive gauge, he can do I forget what the amnesia, that's what it is. He can do this move called amnesia, but the overdrive version of it, which will basically parry anything that is not a super. If you try to grab him out of OD amnesia, it triggers. If you try to hit him out of OD amnesia, it triggers, etc. I baited it exactly one time in that entire set.
Here comes a new challenger.
Like in that entire set, I baited OD amnesia, but then JP also didn't use it, but like the one time. But like, I literally baited, I baited OD amnesia like once that whole set, and I was basically playing around the fed of OD amnesia the whole time during that entire thing, and that kind of got me messed up a little mentally because I was dealing with that a lot and I wasn't thinking about the other stuff that I was doing. Perfect. Oh. I didn't know for sure they were going to do that, but I had a feeling. I messed up the cancel. I dropped the kill combo at the corner. Shouldn't have done that. Too far away. I meant to do drive reversal, and I fucked up the input. Damn it! It dropped again. It dropped again. I didn't do it right. Alright. They have the super meter advantage on me, but gotta be a little careful. Nope. Too far away for that. On my part. Nope. Punch strike. Why'd you put me out of the corner? Yeah. The one time I didn't stop to block it. But I have this very slight meter advantage. If I don't... I need to keep my stun combos more simple because I'm dropping them and they're hitting the kill. No, I don't have enough help to gamble that. Flipping a little. Okay, hold on.
Here comes a new challenger.
Teeny annoyed at myself, but mostly just because I'm like dropping stuff and I need to like. I'm getting in my head about it. Stop that. Just want to keep pressing buttons though. Like you can do that if you want. It's not going to end well. think I have it. Well, we'll have to see. This Ken is gonna be pressing a lot of buttons and they won't stop. Which is gonna get them fucked up if they don't. Told you.
Locked on.
Cammy wins.
Alright. Are you gonna calm down a little bit or what?
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Okay, fair.
Locked on.
Nah. Set for that yet. So, to describe the entirety of that match in short, that Ken needs to learn how to stop pressing buttons. Right? The whole thing with that Ken, and the reason why I was just kind of like shaking my head a bunch and just going like, and whatever, doing a lot of that, was mostly just that Ken player would not stop pressing buttons. Just would not stop, like, at all. And that's why I was just kind of like, ugh.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Too many dive kicks. Okay. Let's force it that way. That's fair. Hey everybody, it's Anji from Gears. Hey Valair, how you doing?
Cammy wins. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Mentally exhausted just living by working on the Pathfinder 2 character. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I deserve that.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Sandblast, sandblast. Nope, shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have, is what I mean by that specifically. So yeah, that's the thing that sometimes like you'll see cammy players do a lot when they're really feeling like insecure in a matchup, is that they will sure. Like you'll see a cammy player if they're feeling like really insecure in a matchup try to like force dive kicks a lot. That is the thing I've been trying to avoid doing as much as I can, because it's very, as a tactic, it is very easy to kind of like deal with. So, what makes Cammy's dive kicks effective when you want to use Cammy's dive kicks well is you don't want to just be like, and see, now I'm doing my dive kick input sloppy to demonstrate the point. You don't want to just be like doing dive kicks necessarily all the time, right? It's not a thing where you're just like, yeah, I just want to dive kick all the time, because people feel confident in their anti-airs will catch you out. And so the trick is that if you really want people to like feel insecure about like right, whether or not they can actually deal with your dive kick strategy, you want to save it for situations where you are pretty sure they're not going to be looking for it. Okay. Yeah. See what I mean, right? Like, you don't always want to just like get up, sit and dive kick. Like, no, because if people are walking backward or otherwise like doing stuff, they will avoid it, right? So, and you notice how this Ryu is using a lot of those jumps. Like, part of it is also just because like a lot of Ryu players will like to just jump like that, but part of it against the cammy is specifically to like try to bait out spin knuckles. I deserve that. Good Tatsu. We were just a little too far out for that though. I'm really happy that I did not have to burn Super Meter there to kill. Yeah. And this is kind of what Ryu does. Like, a lot of people are going to tell you in this game that Ryu is bad. And the thing is that it's like, Ryu's game plan is very straightforward. Ryu's game plan, especially if you have done the matchup enough, is relatively easy to figure out, but that does not mean that Ryu is a bad character. It just means that he's a very straightforward character. Um, and if you're not careful, Ryu being quote unquote not good doesn't really matter, because what will happen is you'll get your shit pushed in by the fact that he touches you a couple times and does like gorillions of quad damage, which is the point, right? That's kind of the point. It's like people who are like, plus. Yeah, I don't have to rush. Not really. I'm not coming to you. You have to come to me. And that's a prime example of how you like put psychological pressure on somebody else to like make an action. You don't have to. There we go. So they do know the answer, or at least they have one of the answers. You're done though.
Locked on.
So yeah, psychological pressure in fighting games is sometimes about the thing that you are not doing as much as it is about the thing you are doing, right? Messed up a little there. Again, that's why I'm like, you remember how I said you don't want to dive kick all the time? That's what I mean. Because you saw how that Ryu's been walking back this whole time, right? Ryu was walking back the whole time, or at least doing part of that, partially for like space defense, but also if I fuck up and I whip the dive kick, I die. And that is why a lot of the time I halfway jokingly say this when I get the opportunity to offer advice to like other cammy players, but I mean this very seriously. You do not need to know how to do instant dive kick for a very long time as cammy. And it's probably not a thing that you should get into the habit of doing a lot right away. Right? And the reason for that is what you saw that Ryu doing. Where like if people do a lot of like back walking, or things like that they can use to like force the dive kicks to whiff, then you kind of just eat shit. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you gotta present me something else here. That's good. That's good.
Locked on. Continuing mission.
I can still run this back. I had just enough health left that it's like, if I get hit by like an SPD or something, I'm dead. But if I don't, if I keep my shit together just enough, I should be able to pull it off. That was good. Jackhammer! And it puts me in the corner. Very good choice of super there. Gonna jump and do borscht. Yep. Dynamite!
Cammy wins.
Yeah, the main thing with that Zangief is that they were doing a lot of like drive rush 2HK, right? Drive rush 2HK, drive rush 2HK. And it's like, here's the thing about that. I can, and in fact will, drive impact that and explode you unless you start doing things like drive rush 5 MP after SP and things of that nature, right? Like, I'll just sit here and hold this poison if I have to. I'm not gonna rush. That was fair. Huh? I had a feeling they were going to do that, but I wasn't sure. Gotta be careful about that. And I got hit by that. And is that poison? Yeah, it's poison. I got lucky. I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to actually get that to work. So, that drive burnout loop that I keep catching people in with box into spin knuckle, you can jab cammy out of it in between, like 2 spots of it, or you can super out. It is not completely unbreakable, but you have to know where to do it. If you don't have the timing right, you kind of just eat shit. Ah, too early. Too early, too early, too early. Fuck. And now that I know that they have a habit of doing wake up super if they think I'm going to aggress too hard, I can bait it every now and again. Not always, because they may not always do it, but... Notice those backwalks, right? Again, you can't always present dive kick just because you want, right? Because people who understand or who've been fighting against cammy a lot will walk back against it a lot to force it to whip. That was good. They did the fireball to make me jump and then did that one to catch me out of the air. So yeah. Oh, that was good. Mostly this is that they can regenerate some of their drive gauge and take some of mine. If I'm patient a little bit, then this doesn't really make a difference. Ah, nope. This is not going to kill. Not going to kill, but it is going to hurt a lot. Or I lied, and it will kill. Whoops. I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to kill them, and it's like, the reason why I was like, I'm not sure, is because I didn't get to dump all of my meter into, like, the normal kill combo that I use at that particular juncture. So I was just like, there's a pretty good chance that I may not have the damage. But the thing is, because I was in critical health, my super art 3 became a critical art, which threw on like another 500 points of damage. Which is probably why the kill happened. Too much respect. Good drink. Good. Again, you notice how people are walking back a little bit to try to like avoid getting caught by dive kicks. Again, once people see that those little jink backs, go forward was just to kind of like get it. But that's my fault. So yeah, here's the thing, right? Jamie is really good at scrambles, is the first thing. Second thing is that if Jamie gets 2 drinks in him, he's doing normal damage. 3 drinks, 5% higher than average. 4 drinks is 10%. Yep, safe. Yeah, I didn't want to push my weapon any further there. I'm not gonna die from this because even with 100% damage, this super for Jamie scales doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's because you can do this stuff. Like Jamie's super R3 doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's because he can follow it up with a bunch of combo stuff afterward, especially if he has like the drive meter to like pull all that off.
Here comes a new challenger. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Yeah, with Blanca, it's always interesting. Mostly because of like stuff like this. Yeah, see, there's the gap. So in between Cammy doing the jabs, like she does, like common way that you deal with the burnout loop, if Cammy is doing it to you, is if you can interrupt. Yeah, that's my own fault. Blanca style's good anti-airs. Yeah, fighting against a Blanca player is literally just like, usually you're dealing with a bunch of random, I don't mean random bullshit in the sense that the Blanca player is like doing things that are cheap, but the Blanca player is deliberately looking to like overwhelm you with the things that they have the ability to do. A lot of it is, it's about, when I say random stuff, I don't mean necessarily random without thought. It's randomness to stack you and like freak you out and make you nervous about what's coming next. And it's very much a deliberate survival strategy for Blanca. Like he has to do it that way. He basically fuck. I waited too long. I could have killed. I realized halfway through that when I got the hit with Blanca on the spin knuckle, I should have just canceled into super art. I should have been looking for it, and I wasn't because I was thinking too hard about forcing something else. Yeah. So a lot of that surprise hop stuff to try to like make distance cut through me. Yeah, and there's a gap right there also. If you go for that part of it. So yeah, like you can get out. So as long as you have like super meter or a fast enough jab, there are ways to get out of Cammy's burnout. It's not an impossible task to deal with. But yeah, no, Blanca players thrive off of like literally doing random stuff, mostly just to put you in a situation where you get caught by whatever it is that they have in mind and you kind of just eat shit. I messed up the input, but we got the kill, so I'll take it. So the hard part about Blanca is mostly like you have to figure out what specific brand of bullshit you're dealing with the specific Blanca player that you're playing against. And basically work against it as best you can. Like that, for example. Piss off. And that's why Blanca players are really annoying. All of them. Piss off. And I got rid of all of Blanca's meter, which gives me an advantage coming into this as long as I don't get done up by that shit. Ooh.
Locked on.
Yeah. Yeah, so fighting against Blanca is literally mostly a war of attrition. And the attrition is on your attention. Because Blanca players will be doing Blanca, his job is more or less to keep throwing enough shit at you that you're just like, oh, and you get angry and make a mistake and then die. And that's kind of the point. A lot of people would look at that and say that's not a fair play style, that's cheap, etc. It's like, no, that's the point. Blanca players are meant to annoy the living shit out of you. If Mojo were here, he would say the same thing. So basically, if you are playing Blanca and you are not annoying your opponent, or if your opponent is playing Blanca and they are not annoying you, they are not doing the thing correctly. Blanca's whole job is basically to like piss people off. Like, that is literally Blanca's job. He should be making you angry, so you fuck up and make mistakes and die. And also just throwing stuff at you. I'll put it like this. A Blanca player may be throwing stuff at you with what feels like completely random intent, but it is not as random as it looks. It is deliberately more meant... It's the kind of randomness that's meant to, like, literally overwhelm you, more than it is just like, oh yeah, the Blanca player is not thinking about whatever. They're just pressing whatever they want. I'm gonna get hit. I dropped it. That's unfortunate.
Cammy wins. It's showtime. Face it straight.
And here's the thing about playing against... Oh, I missed the punish. I'm very sad. Oh, that was good. That's too close. I meant to throw it to HP there, and I didn't, for some reason. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Several unfortunate drops on their part. There's several of those things that could have hit me and put me back in the corner and gotten me killed, and none of them worked out for that Zankia, which is unfortunate. That still got the crush on me. Forge Dynamite. One more SPD and I'm pretty much dead. But, Yep, it's good. If I'd been waiting a little bit to try to confirm if they jumped or not, I might have been able to turn that around, but hard maybe. I would have... Oh, you tried it. I did that on purpose just to see if they were going to go for the Super R3 or not. And they did. But unfortunately for them, because they did, when I had the knockdown advantage, I literally dashed in and then backdashed out just to see what would happen. And the backdash out is what got them fucked over, because I backdashed out of range of the Super Art 3 until they died.
Show me everything you have.
No mercy for you.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Oh, I respect the attempt, but alright, that was good. What are you gonna do? Not what I was expecting, which is pretty good. Nope. This should kill. Yeah, he's dead.
Locked on.
Oh, that's so.
Cammy wins.
We'll see. All right.
It's showtime.
This geef is using a little bit too much knee and a little bit too much. No, that was spaced about right actually. That time. That was good. Alright, yeah, that was good. And we switch sides, but we're back at mid-screen basically. So. I could have burned a little more super meter for keep our one. But works out in my advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by a speedy. But the damage scaling is just enough that it's not that bad. We're using knee too much. My muscles have. Alright. I was a little bit reckless. I was a little bit reckless. A little. Just a little. But, we're making it work. Okay, so, Guile. Hard part about fighting Guile, now that we actually have another Guile to fight. Really patient Guile players will basically just wait you out and you kind of just are in hell. That's the first bit. Do not fall for that. Yep. I'll allow it. I think I just have to figure out a different way around that. Yeah. should be dead at this point. Yeah. I'll hold losing to that. This is a good opportunity though, because now I need to figure out this problem. Good. Perfect. Nope, fucked it up. There we go. And that's the thing. Guile's normals are really good, and that 2MK he keeps hitting me with, that little, like, that little tiny, like, little scoopy looking thing, is really good. To be clear about that, right? Right. That. Fine. Hurricane. And that's the thing, right? If you can force Guile to like commit to having to attack you, it gives you more opportunities to like attack you, as in like not doing like this stuff, right? Yeah, that has a gap. Doesn't work. So yeah, once you can force Guile to like have to commit to attacking you, you get more chances to like actually like work against him. As long as you're careful. Too early. Too early. And that's how you do it. And I know that some of y'all watching that match were going like, damn though, like how did you expect to like actually be able to force that Guile to crack like that? And the thing is that's why I was saying the trick to it against the Guile in particular, and it's hard. This is not an easy thing to do. But against Guile, you have to make an effort to not be the person to swing first if you can help it. if you get too scared or you get too jittery against the Guile and you keep trying to run him down too hard, you do in fact just fucking die. It's kind of just what it is. Because speaking of getting too nervous and fucking dying, this is kind of me right now. Push a little too hard. That's gonna be a problem.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Oh, what a crosscut. Almost have enough.
Cammy wins! It's showtime! Face it straight!
I'm playing a little carefully against the Ken, but I'm also trying not to be afraid. Wrong one. Pretty fair. I get that one. That's fair. 'Cause I was basically already in like kill range, and I hesitated. Yep. I just decided to press it a little bit because, like, hesitate or die, basically.
You're in my way.
Cammy wins!
Oh shit. Nope. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Nobody else say it. If you see it, don't say it. I know. Shh. Don't say it. Don't. Do not. I don't wanna jinx it for myself. I'm just gonna keep playing and we're gonna see how it goes.
Here comes a new challenger!
Hey Mojo, I can't tell you. If I tell you, I might jinx it. So I can't tell you.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Okay, so they are gonna still try to rely on that. Yep. Yeah, they're walking back.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Doesn't work. Good. Okay, I'll take that. I didn't get hit by the DI. It's the important part. So. Have to push.
Final round. Triumph or die.
Force them, I can force a couple areas of combat.
Kimberly wins.
Okay.
It's showtime.
If you look, you know. I know you're like, I know some of y'all are like, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't tell you. If you've been looking, then you know. Sorry. Come on, Sean. Okay, we can do
Get
this.
ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
You're in my way.
KO. Final round. Triumph or die.
I'm jumping too much. I need to start calling this out.
Kimberly wins.
Yeah. If you look, you know. That's all I have to say. If you are looking, then you know why I said don't say it. You can see it right now on the screen. Don't say it. When it happens, it happens. But if you saw, don't say it. And I know that might still be like, SJ, we still don't know what you're talking about. If you look, then you know.
Here comes a new challenger.
I am doing my best to be chill, but fuck.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Nope. I'm doing fuck shit now because I'm anxious. I'm doing fuck shit now because I'm anxious. I need to stop. Yeah, take it. Take it.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die. Cammy wins.
Oof. Yeah. I think Vallejo is making that noise because he realizes.
Here comes a new challenger.
On the scene. No mercy for you.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I might. Buleo, maybe. We gotta see. I might. That's a good point. That's too obvious. I was too obvious right there, and that's why that happened. I didn't have to do that. I did not have to do that. That was too obvious.
Too bad. You're in my way.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Locked on.
Perfect.
Cammy wins!
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Should have pushed a little harder on the.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Oh, if they'd done Super R3 there, I would have died. Okay.
Triumph or die.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Somebody please clip that. I am begging you right now, please. Thank you so much for Did it, y'all. Did it, y'all. We did it. We fucking did it. I'm gonna take a break, but I gotta take a screenshot of this for posterity. There are people that need to know. There are people that have been waiting for this for a while that I need to take a screenshot of this for so they see it. So, give me 1 second. Because I gotta go tell them. I gotta go show them. I gotta do it. I don't know if they know already, but I gotta go. They know because somebody reported, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. We are not playing more Street Fighter 6 tonight, if at all. I might call stream after I take a break, because fuck, how do you top that? Thank y'all. I'm gonna take a break and just take a minute and just decompress. We'll be right back. See y'all in a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Henty!
The jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
There's only one person who can stop, and that's me. Hey everybody, my name is Sean. They call me either that or SJ. As I say on my own channel, make games, I play games. Games make do, basically. Did you really think that I was going to let you hit me with that? No. Guess what? I'm still alive, motherfucker. Going too fast is no good. Shut the fuck up. What else you got? I have to hit button. Button hit good. This no count, no good, self-absorbed. Giving free turns goes against my professional ethics. I saved your ass! Yo, the nerve of this motherfucker. The absolute gall. The complete stinkiness. Do you see these motherfuckers? They stole all my shit! Fuck out of here. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck now. Stank ass, punk ass, smelly ass motherfucker. Yo! Not with the deep cut. My brain is full of feels. Anyway, so I... Fuck. I... Fuck. We should just play this fucking video game. Damn it. That's not fair. No, that's fighting dirty. You can't do that. Just because it's correct doesn't mean it's right. Just for that, I'll teach y'all to talk to me about the consequences of my own actions. And now, this poll that I'm not going to look at the results of yet, I'm lying, I'm going to look right now. Jesus fuck! Why are y'all like this? What was the reason? This is all according to my calculations. We will probably be fine. God damn it. Somebody clip that. Going too fast is no good. You facetious motherfuckers. You really are gonna stand up in front of God and everybody. Oh my fucking God. No. No. I can't fucking stand you. How dare you? How very dare you? You right, but shut up. Give me a church. I told y'all I was gonna get a church, and I got a church. Apris above be praised. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. And peanut butter. Praise be to Lord R.N. Jesus. For in our time of need, He has provided. Can I get a blessings to R.N. Jesus in the chat? I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. I have to behave. You know what? I'm just gonna do this.
What kind of just nonsense did you just... What in the hell do you mean? You put me on your whole motherfucking screen?
They're all gonna die. Somebody clip that. Oh no. Not again. Y'all do what I think y'all did? Y'all can't bully me like this. Y'all got me all kinds of twists turned up right now. I don't know what the... I applaud you, but also, God fucking damn it, I would just be like, fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should be fine. Fuck all of you. No! 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 That's not how this works. I am the danger. Oh yeah! I'll respond to that, but fuck! That's shit! Fuck! That's all I have to say in response, you know? If you are into fighting games, JRPGs, game design talk, and all that other kind of stuff, please feel free to follow me over at twitch.tv/SJH Says Games. I can't fucking stand y'all. I can't. Y'all are the absolute fucking worst. Okay. Oh shit. I don't know what to do, y'all. I did it. Did it. There. Okay, we can't play any more Street Fighter for the rest of the night. I'll play something else, but we can't play any more Street Fighter for the rest of the night. We're done. We're done with Street Fighter for the night. I can't. Because... Not because of anything bad, but just because, like, I can't. I just gotta let that be. Not for any bad reason, but I just gotta let that be.
Guilty Gear Strive.
How do I describe how I feel right now? Like, I just wanted to get Master to prove that I could do it. More than anything else to myself, right? It's not like a matter of if I'm not Master, I'm not good at the game or whatever. Because very clearly, that's not the way that this works. I just wanted to climb that mountain because it was there. I really did. That's the only way I can describe it. Because it was there. I wanted to climb that mountain.
Welcome.
I gotta change category. I gotta change game category too. No, not that one. I don't know. We'll play like Strive for like 30 minutes and I'm done. I don't know. But like, put this into further kind of like, into further perspective. Because yes, these are two very different games. These are two very different games. But like in Street Fighter V, the highest ranking I ever got in Street Fighter V was Ultra Gold. And genuinely, right, the climb is a lot more forgiving in Street Fighter 6 than it is in Street Fighter 5. But it doesn't make it any less difficult, right? I spent basically the last 2 weeks in the lower quarter of Diamond 5, right? Like the last 2 weeks, I have been in the same... I've been in Diamond 5, but in like the lower quarter. In one stream session, where I even said at the start of the session today, I said I wasn't going to be trying to aim for matches today. But then the wins kept rolling, and they kept coming, and they kept coming, and they kept coming. And it's just like, all right, maybe I can do it.
Let's rock.
So, yeah, making it to master. Snub the shield. So yeah, that is the best I've done in Street Fighter ranked mode. As far as like overall ranking, that's the best I've done ever. And a Street Fighter that had a ranked mode. Give me some movement here. That's plus, and I fucked up and really mashed the button out of that.
Slap.
But yeah, that is literally the highest rank. I mean, every rank that I went up in Street Fighter 6 was the highest rank I've ever had in a Street Fighter game as far as like rank mode goes.
Mankind knew that they duel one.
But yeah, I never reached the equivalent of Master in Street Fighter 5. And I played that game hours-wise, either about as much or way longer. That's fair. Good throw.
Slap.
Hey, my baby. Press that too early. Yeah, they got a combo. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Slap.
So yeah, like that was the highest I've ever gotten. I never got the equivalent of Master in Street Fighter 5. And I probably put more hours into 5 than 6 just by, well, 5 has been out longer anyway. So of course that's the case, but like, you get what I mean.
Are you ready?
But yeah, I'm just really happy right now. I had to immediately get off Street Fighter 6 to stop myself from doing something ill-advised in terms of like trying to push too hard, but
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel one. Let's rock.
Right, strategy. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'm just so happy that I'm not even thinking anymore about, like, how to talk about what I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, I guess by that. Oh wow. So the main thing I've been trying to do with this Giovanna is like try to figure out when they're gonna like 6P and stuff like that. But I'm also doing like that, for example. Mostly because I want to like. Mostly because like, as you can see, right? Plus. I've also been trying to figure out their air approaches so I can just do that. I can shut them down a little bit that way. But a lot of it has just been vibes.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, good burst.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Main thing I have to be careful of as Elfelt is that my 5S plus yeah, like my favorite button as Elfelt is very easy for Giovanna to punish if I use it too much. So I'm sort of literally filling out ways to poke and be obnoxious without overusing without using Far Slash a lot, or too much rather. And it's mostly working. Oh.
Are you ready?
Alright, time to see if I can handle Leo. I have not fought a Leo in this game in several months, and I have never fought one with Elfo. So this is either going to be great or I'm going to die.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
So,
Or hell.
to describe Leo. Leo enjoys scaring the shit out of people with pressure when he can get away with it, as well as being able to just like yeah, you thought I would just yeah, the thing about Leo, at least in a Leo that doesn't have terrible fucking internet, is that you kind of have to like. He basically has he has all of like Blanca's really annoying gorilla bullshit. On top of a Guile flash kick, basically. I think I found a new profile picture for like Discord though. Yeah, we're not rematching because that Leo was like laggy as shit. Annoying gorillas they may be, but Blanca really enough doesn't enrage me like Leo does. I think it's my Blanca. Yeah, it's because you're a Blanca player. I said this earlier when you weren't here when we were fighting a Blanca. I was like, the main thing about Blanca is that Blanca, when I say that Blanca wins by doing random shit, I don't mean that like Blanca players aren't thinking about the stuff that they're doing, but it's more like they're deliberately trying to piss you off on purpose. Not as like a cheap strategy thing, but it's like, no, literally. Blanca as a character is more effective when the things you are doing with him are annoying the fuck out of the person you're fighting against. If you are not making your opponent angry, and you play as Blanca, then you're not doing it right. There's so many more options. To the timer, to the clock. To the time, I think. Or to the clock, rather, not to the time. To the clock. It's like another 14 minutes or so.
Are you ready?
6 Blanca leads. Yeah. Like in Street Fighter 6, Blanca, his entire job is to piss you off so that you have more trouble like figuring out what things he's doing to you. And if you are not doing that as a Blanca player, then you're kind of fucking up.
So instead of reflecting on Duel 1.
Leo has a little bit of that also, but he has to like be in like range to like pop and like stand stuff to really capitalize on it. Good burst. Good, they hit with the 6P. Good. Now for the sign. That was good. It started spacing me back into the range of sight that I couldn't get out.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Up, yeah, yeah, too late, my baby.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, sure.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
今日も長く
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of Duel 1. Let's rock.
You went too high up for 6.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah. That's what happens against Testament too. Once they have you locked down with like stain state stuff by hitting you with the crows and then slashing you, kind of just gotta hold that. Ooh.
Are you ready?
High sodium, huh?
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's
Damn, if I had it missed. If that throw had, well, I would have probably not hit. But if that throw had to hit. Okay, so they know that stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I got hit by VP. Upset about that. That's good.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed me. Duel 1. Let's rock!
They will use the overhead occasionally, but going from Elcon block. it's probably time
心
actually.
配性なんだよエルの母さんももう3回もお使いしてるんだぜ
'Cause I'm not careful.
Mankind knew that they. Duel 1. Let's
I
rock.
have to race it back, but we'll see.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yep, I got low crush. That's the overhead. Yeah, I got low crush because of Stomp.
カードの扱いするからこうなるんだぜ
Fair. Eh. Whatever, I got Master. I don't care. Yeah, let's make this quick before I get yoked by commercials. Want to read game design and articles and analysis from me? Go to cohost.org/SH does games. Or Medium. Medium is where a lot of the older ones live at the moment. Stream VODs are up at youtube.com/@SH does games. Ko-Fi, you can support me in the stream there if you want to give me money, but without like having to let Jeff Bezos take a cut through like subs and stuff. Give me like if I get 5 Ko-Fi subscription, I keep like $4 and change out of that. Phone has various stream gifts on there from the silly to the useful. Things like monitor arms and another monitor and things of that nature. And then Card has all my other social media links. And then you can hang out with us on Gilded if you would like to chill and be cool. Speaking of chill and being cool, we're just going to go hang out with Twisted because they are doing Cult of the Lamb for Decompressed January. They just finished doing the last ending of their yearly Chrono Trigger run called Chrono December. So they just got the last ending of the PlayStation 1 version, so they're just chilling out with some Cult of the Lamb now. So we're going to go hang out with Pleasantly Twisted. Y'all probably already know if you've been here long enough what the vibe is in Twisted channel, but in case you don't, just be chill. Don't be weird. I have a sword. I'll snipe you if you're doing like weird stuff in there. Don't do that, please. But yeah, as in like mod. For clarity's purposes, I'm talking about like mod actions, not like anything actually like FBI person watching me. Please don't take that literally. Anyway, thank y'all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. Next stream this upcoming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. More Breath of Fire 3. That's part of the Year of Breath of Fire initiative. Till the next, when we raid Twisted, hit her with an SH's raids. Throw in your favorite emotes, do all that other stuff. Show her some love and enjoy Cult of the Lamb. Till next time I see y'all, whenever that is, take care. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, please wear a mask. Please wear like an N95 or something really, really good. Please. Numbers are up. Don't play around. Don't go outside if you have to. Don't have to, rather. And be excellent to each other, but not to bigots, racists, TERFs, sexists, anti-queer folks, Zionists. Or, and this is one of the few times I'm going to do this, game devs who are like, hey, so what if we made a Mons-like game that had sweatshops in there? And that's where I'm going to leave that. If you know, you know. Anyway, till next time I see y'all, whenever that is, take care, yeah? Have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Friday. Later.